make sure that
Starting
the
a new one
stream.
now?
I
What?
would
I don't
imagine
know.
because we just beat the fungus. Let's start the stream and
Yeah.
then
Yeah,
we'll
we'll figure it
hail
out.
everybody with how that we don't remember what we're doing.
It's a classic thing for us, you know.
What? Which campaign are we even playing?
I don't know. That's
Just
that's what
wait.
we're figuring out
Wait.
here. So I got to make sure the stream
Oh.
is working. So this is the pre-show. We're in the pre-show now.
Sure.
And all right, I'm gonna say that's episode 3. That's episode 4, and then this is gonna be episode 5. Okay. Basic info. All right, it says it's live. I think, maybe.
Are we live?
Are we alive? I don't know.
I mean, we might not be. I can't prove anything.
Okay.
I can only prove that Beard's alive.
Beard, would you like to defend that statement?
Beard specifically is alive. That is an interesting philosophical argument, Cal.
He's the only one I can prove. Don't ask me how.
Can somebody check the stream to make sure the audio is coming through?
I don't know the link.
I had to put it in the description. There we go. Can you hear the audio? Can you hear the people sing the song of angry men?
No.
You can't hear the audio? Or was it because we weren't talking?
Let me talk louder at myself. Am I hearing anything? No, I'm not hearing anything.
Okay. Are you hearing me?
Oh, no, we're good, we're good. I
Okay.
forgot how far of a delay it was.
Yeah, it's a big long delay. Okay, so hello and welcome once again to Unremembered Slopes. With me this evening I have Kyle, I have
Moo.
Brad, I have Beard, and we are the Rockettes, streaming live. It's Saturday night. Anyway,
It's definitely Friday.
live from New York. It's Saturday night. So yeah, what are we what are we doing here? We're not quite sure what campaign it is. What happened last time?
I am almost 100% positive that we just finished the
Office one?
yeah.
I mean, we're pretty close to the end if we didn't finish it.
I'm pretty sure we finished it. Not that I could probably even find my character.
I could find my character if I needed to.
No, but like what happened? Wall.
I don't remember. It's been a long time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, let's see. Oh, you have a watcher. It's not Kyle. I don't think.
No, I left.
Oh, that's what it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well. Okay then. So we don't know what we did. Beard, do you remember anything?
When do I ever remember anything?
Usually when somebody else remembers something, and like, you think we're kind of close to the end. So.
Well, it's the third session of what appears to be a... we
I
played
think it's like the
sessions of
6th
that, right?
session.
It's
Yeah.
definitely more than the third.
Maybe I wasn't in the last session.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you guys ran a session without me, didn't you?
2000.
That sounds familiar.
Oh boy. This is... Oof.
Well, this is high quality content, you know. I mean, this is
what you wanted.
This is what you always wanted. In 2000. Okay. Delicious. Did anything happen after that, or was it just you vanquished the big gooey monster and went home? Okay, so yeah, you there was a you killed the fungus, and then the hazmat team came and rescued you. The end. Okay. Sure, sure. Okay. Yeah, yeah, sure. And if not, let us know in the comments 80 years from now when somebody actually starts listening to this. And you'll have the satisfaction of engaging with the content. I don't know. So since we're in that situation, we could do that, or we could do this. In 2010, a bunch of random generated guys no idea what to do. These characters were uploaded uncensored one private account from Forgotten. They still want I am still one. They survive that organized GDF. You have a one-shot. If you're too drunk to make a character, and if you find them, maybe hire the F team. So yes, I guess we can do the F team, or we could just, I don't know. I think we should do the F team. Yeah, that's why I'm leaving that option open, elevator music. Alright, let's see what I have in the grab bag of stuff. Alright, let's see. RPG PDFs. Okay. We've got Dying Earth, Vampire the Masquerade, Infected, Call of Cthulhu, Houses of the Blooded, Infected. Oh, that's a game that's one of the ones we did the interviews for, like way back. That did that play test where like it was like 6.5 hours long, and we stayed up till like noon because the dude was Australian. We also have Deadlands, which is like a Western one. Weird West Player's Guide. And what? Am I a robot again? Oh. Yeah, good point. Now we could do weird. It's like fucking what's it called? No, we could do Westworld, yeah. But like, or yeah. No, let's fucking do that. Let's do Westworld. Yes, we're gonna do that. That's what we're doing. All right, we're fucking doing this shit. Come on and slam, and welcome to the completely made up, on the spot, fucking. Yes. Yes, it is. One of our cast members said, "I thought this was the strangest Pepsi 1893 ad." Look at the video, though. That's the current cover. Yeah, in the Discord, in the general chat. Look at the picture of the video. What does it say? Yes. You gotta read it for the listeners. You gotta read it for the listeners. And what does the screen say? What does the picture say? Yes, for all of our blind listeners and deaf listeners. No, but that's exactly what we're saying. Is if they're blind, they can't read it. So you need to read it. Yes. I'm getting you a character sheet. This looks great. There's like 80 million source books. So here's how we're gonna do this. All right, we're just gonna agree. We're gonna agree. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we have this character sheet, and it's fillable, and we're just gonna agree on what we think the rules are, based on the character sheet. Yeah, just like how many skill points do you get? Is it a D10, D6, what system? Yeah, just you guys figure out the rules and I'll run them. No, that's what I'm saying. You have the premise. It could be anything. Like so like that could just be like luck points, right? Like you figure that shit out. All right, I'm gonna copy a picture of this and then open it up in GIMP and we can live draw the fucking like notations. It'll be great. And we're just doing the first one, like the first page. So, because like reasons. Tracking. Mad tracking.
Shooting, sleight o' hand, speed load, and thrown. Ugh.
Pace, size, wind, grit.
Yes.
Wound key.
All right. We got to pick somewhere to start. All right. So, obviously, pace, size, wind, grit are probably going to be our special stats. Our normal stuff, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. Because pace, size, wind, and grit.
There's intelligence, which is cognition, deafness, which is dexterity, there's wisdom, dexterity, intelligence.
Cognition. Okay, so this is gonna be like special.
Yeah, totally. Mien is charisma. nimbleness is also dexterity?
Yeah, nimbleness
So
is
wait.
agility.
All right, so hang
Sure.
on. I gotta
Cognition is your perception. Knowledge is knowledge.
mean intelligence.
Smarts is intelligence. Strength is just strength. Vigor is probably endurance.
All right, so you gotta start over from the beginning because I had to get the notes.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
notes
So how are we gonna do this?
So you guys go around
Slowly.
Yeah, you guys go around in a
What?
circle,
No.
and we'll do. You each get to add a rule in order. Okay.
Well, obviously we have
And
to say.
you go from top left to bottom right.
Okay.
So you go we'll go from like ammo to cognition to deafness. Like we'll do that. Like how that works.
All right.
So the ammo for the 3 ammos, I am assuming, means that we're allowed to have 3 weapons. So I guess that's easy enough. Apparently, we're allowed to have what looks to be 2 pistol-like weapons and 1 probably, what's throwing me off of these blank de blank, like, is that on a success?
It's going to be like a something D something, like a 46 or something.
Yeah.
Right. So what are we going to deem that as?
I don't know. We're not reading the PDF at all, we don't even have a PDF.
Well, there is. I just kind of opened it, looked. It was 100 and some pages, and I closed it.
As you should.
Yeah, we don't have time for that.
Right. So we're going to take the time to just sit here and stare and not know. Oh, I have an idea. Let's see here. Why don't we could just do random numbers of 1 through 10 for any of these. So like all of these are going to be completely random. So for cognition, we use the Discord, have it roll 1d10, that'll be the first number. Do it again, that's the second number.
Oh my god. Do we have any idea what system this uses?
No, that's the whole point. So like
I bet it uses poker.
Yeah.
All right.
Like, how are we going to do that shit? Can we draw cards with Discord bot?
Hey, maybe we can draw cards using Discord bot.
I don't know. How do we?
Do we roll over or under?
No, dude. We all got download Poker Stars and fucking make a private game.
I don't understand.
That's way too complicated. That's way too complicated.
Well, it's like, but even how would that work?
See, that's not the point. You like we're saying, like rapid fire. So it's like the stats are random. So is it like random D random? Is that it?
Yes, random D random.
So I'm gonna say it's a D20 system because that's really simple.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe.
So you want a random D random of D20s, meaning you could get a 20 D20.
No. Rolling stats is like 2d6.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna make it like D&D, and then it'll work.
Okay, so it's
so we're just gonna. You want us to ignore the first one and just say, like, if you want to roll 2d6, that number is going to be cognition.
Yeah. Just like roll stats how you would a D, because it does look kind of like a D&D character, although the skills are beneath the.
Okay, so
you have an 11 cognition.
So I think that so your cognition.
Oh wait, no, that was okay. Yeah.
So okay, I think
so
I
we
know
need to
what
all
it's doing.
roll a whole bunch of 2D.
I think I know what it's doing. Is not like what you could do is you get a certain number of you get one of each type of die. Like you get a D20, a D12, a D8, a D6, a D4, and a D2.
We decide which ones.
And you decide which ones to put in which, and then you get points to put in the ones below it that are bonuses.
Oh, so it's a D6 system. No, wait.
No.
It's a D
D6.
whatever you want system.
Right, but we pick the Ds.
So because it's 1D something.
Yeah.
So
and then you get like 2 points where you can up 2 of them to 2D something. So you get
And
one
you
of
get
each
a-
die.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 10. So if
Yeah,
you
but
just want to,
you only get as many die as there are. So you get 20, 12, 8, 6, 4, 2. So you get 7 of the 10.
I mean, I don't. Though with Discord, Dave, you can roll whatever. I think
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I'm just
roll
saying for the
1d7.
purposes of, I'm saying for the purposes of dice, or it could be whatever you want.
Because
there's
if you
7 die types, so you should just do 7, or you could do all the way up to so you do D40 and D80. But like, why?
oh, that'd be a little absurd. The problem with that is there are 10 places to put D something. If we only have 7, you're saying you get no bonuses.
Yeah, you
in
don't
3
get
of
to do
them.
that. Like, you don't have that in your job description. That's not in your Westworld programming.
Alrighty
It's
then.
not one of your personality fucking shit. Yeah.
Shit.
Cool. Then
That's
I
what
guess
it
I'm
is.
just gonna start throwing random D's places. Though I would argue gonna be pretty much everyone's gonna put stuff in everything except for spirit, strength, and vigor, because there are other skills to put bonuses in.
Sure.
Those 3 have the least amount of stuff.
Well, then it's fine.
Yeah.
If you want to be like the tank, you can pick one of those.
All right. Sure.
And I'll say one of them. And I'll say one of them gets the 2D modifier. So you get to allocate one of those as like that's your fucking masterwork skill.
Eight.
All right. So how many skill points do you think is fair?
6.
10.
Okay.
What are the 7 to pick from again for dice?
4,
It's
6, 8, 10.
It's 2, 4, 6, 8. Oh no, wait, I forgot
2.
10. So no. I was thinking coin.
Coin flip?
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Man, you're really bad at that skill, huh?
I could do
Well,
it
to be
sometimes.
fair,
I think it's very
That's-
in setting. You know. That's your coin flip
For-
skill.
To be bad at things?
Yeah, no, it's like 50-50 shot. That's your 50-50 shot. Like, oh man,
Well, it's not 50-50.
a coin?
Well, I mean, it is 50-50. But, like, you're rolling a 1 or a 2.
it means that you're gonna
No,
It's not
fail.
good.
It's
No good.
magical. It's a magical skill. That would, I don't know, fucking no, that's stupid. So yeah, 4, 8, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 20.
And we get one. And we get one of each. I don't think that actually works out.
mhm.
1,
of each,
2,
and then one of them you get to roll 2. So
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are 10 skills.
Right, so 3 won't be used, or 4 won't be used, or whatever. You're gonna be useless in a number of them. So you're saying, but one of them could be a 2, Dave. So you're saying,
yeah,
I could put 2d20 if I wanted to.
yeah, you could.
I probably wouldn't, but I could.
Unless you just be really, really good at something.
Yeah.
So, what do you want to do with white chips, red chips, blue chips?
I think it's health.
Health.
Red chips being health, blue chips being like spiritual
Mana.
health.
Mana.
And then white chips being like We gotta think of something from Westworld. White chips are the fucking like fluid. The like that's your, I don't know, amount of replicant you are. I don't know.
What the fuck does that mean?
So like if you're at full white chips, right? If you're at 7 white chips, you have no self-awareness. But if you're at 1, you're like a human. It's like your humanity scale.
Oh.
So do you
like
want to have?
Oh no, that's what it is. It's like your free will. Okay, so there you go. All right. So the way that it works is you start out at 1, okay, and then every time you succeed in an action, it makes you think that you have free will more. So you get another one, right? But that also attracts attention. Okay.
Oh, it's a
So it's a
danger scale.
bonus. Yeah, it's a bonus. So it's a 1 point bonus that you add. It's like your damage bonus to your skills, but it also is something that people roll against to detect you.
So while you may be doing better, you'll be more easily caught.
Yeah, because you're doing better and more exceptionally, it's more likely people are paying attention and taking notice. That makes sense?
Yes. So I picked my D4, my D6, my D8, 10, 12, and 20, and I have one that's a 2. So what do we decide on all the skills underneath each one?
Okay, so
10 skill points
10
allocated
skill
as you
points.
like.
Yeah.
Just overall.
Yeah.
I'm assuming we can put it anywhere. Let's see here. Put.
Hmm.
All right. Not very. My skill points have been allocated mostly to deafness, but that's okay.
Why can't I? It won't let me type into it. Do I need to save it?
Yeah, probably. It might be in like protected mode or something.
Cal?
Yep.
So
I couldn't hear anybody, so I thought it died. Where are people putting stuff?
I'm putting a D20 in cognition.
Okay.
Cause I'm a baller, motherfucker. I'm putting a D12 in deafness because I want to shoot a motherfucker.
Okay, I put D20 in deafness.
I don't think that's a bad idea.
I put a D12 in smarts, and then I put the 2 modifier in there. So it's a 2D12, and then I put 2 points in ridicule. I plan on just making fun of every single character I see as we move forward.
Great.
I got a D10 in nimbleness, 8 in cognition, 6 in knowledge, 4 in mien, and that's it. What do you got, Brad?
24 knowledge. That's a book.
Wait, your cognition is 20 and your knowledge is 4?
Yes.
So no, that makes sense. He's like the girl, right? He's like
what?
He's like super smart, but like naive as fuck. The main girl in Westworld.
Yes.
Oh.
I believe everyone has a place.
I get it now.
Yes, it's Westworld.
Yeah. I've only watched the first episode.
Oh.
Spoiler alert.
I guess we'll attempt. I mean, whatever.
Let's just not interact with
Yeah,
any
I-
main characters.
Yeah.
I understand the
That's the
concept.
solution.
Yeah, I mean that's totally fine.
I mean, I wouldn't remember their names anyway, and for the most part, so even if you said them, be like, yeah, sure, that sounds like a thing. So I put 2 points in ridicule, 2 points in shooting, 2 points in sleight of hand, 1 in speed load, 1 in bow for fun, and 2 in fight. And those are my 10.
I got no idea what the fuck I'm doing, dude.
Dolores.
Just
That's her name. I remembered.
Just
Yeah, Dolores.
put random shit in there.
Yeah, just shove things in and make it work.
Just
Then
don't
for
put 20 in
guns-
deafness.
For guns, so Derringer is a D4. Pistol is a D6. Rifle is 2D6. Shotgun is 3D6. That's easy.
Do we all get them, or are we going to base it off of skill?
Well, let's say you need a deafness of at least D10 to use anything above a pistol. So it's no, okay, you can't equip a weapon with a higher requirement than your skill level. So like if it's 2D6, you have to have at least a D12 to use it.
Okay, so that means I'll be the only one who can use a shotgun, because I've got the 20 in deafness.
Yeah, you need it. Yeah,
Okay.
you need a 20 to use it.
Yeah, so that's fine.
So-
that just means I'll have everything.
How many dice do I have to assign? 1 through something?
You have 4 through 20.
4
Four.
through 20.
4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 20. The normal dice you roll. So, Dave, are we going to do the same thing for hand-to-hand, where just different numbers, but your score in nimbleness tells you how
Yeah.
much you do in hand? So what's going to be the damage for hand-to-hand?
Okay, so we'll say that it's just it's the same scale, okay, but it's non-lethal.
Not ranged.
Well, I was saying it's like non-lethal. So it would start off of a D2, so we go D2, D4, D8.
Well, we wouldn't want that though. I'd like to keep the damage, but we could make it non-lethal unless you have the final weapon, like the final weapon being like a knife or something.
Sure. So
Or-
like D2
or the
is
final
like your
two.
fist, D4 is like a bar, and then D8 is a knife.
What we could do is, I would think it'd be D2 is a fist, D4 is like you have brass knuckles, D8 would be you have a knife, and D12
No,
would
it'd
be
D6 it'd be D6 with like a board, D8 with a knife, and then that's about it, right? D10 with dynamite.
or a hatchet.
It's like hatchet and knife are the same.
Okay, so
Slashing
do the
weapon.
damage again one more
Alright.
time for me.
Fist is a D2. Brass knuckles is a D4, or like hitting someone with a bottle.
Right.
Board is a D6, like any sort of like whacking implement is a D6, bludgeon. Knife is a D8, and then like explosives and special bullshit attacks like boulders are D10.
Right, so those wouldn't even be noted. They would be like in equipment, basically, because you wouldn't even note that in the damage for hand-to-hand, because that's not common.
Was it 2 through 20?
No, 4 through 20. You're going to have
So I'm
6
seeing
skills.
cognition, deafness, knowledge, mean, nimbleness, quickness, smarts, spirit, strength, and vigor. That's 10 things.
Right, you're only going to have skills in 6.
So I would have 0 skills. How does the math out? How are you doing that?
Ask Dave. He's the one who set it up.
It's because it's not in your program. You literally have
No.
no idea how to do it.
What I mean is, something wouldn't get. If we only have, I'm confused.
Okay.
So I already said those 10 things. You're saying
Right.
I have dice 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, and 20.
No.
No.
You have dice 4
that are equal to real
8.
life dice.
Yeah, you have where it says D on the character sheet. All right, you have a D4, a D8, or a D4, a D6, a D8, a D10, a D12, and a D20.
Because those are dice that you actually have.
So you put one of those in each of the slots for the skills you want to take. So like deafness D20 or whatever.
Right. I have a 20 in deafness, so I wouldn't suggest it.
So what are we doing for spirit, strength, and vigor?
I'm ignoring those for the most part because there isn't any real bonuses to them. But you can certainly put stuff in there. Strength may be like we just may fail at lifting things. So if we need to, like, if someone has a boulder fall on us and none of us have strength, we'll probably lose.
This is the worst idea.
What? This is probably the worst idea.
Okay, and the way the blue chips work is they're just fudge points. And they recover when you do, like, fudge pointy things. Okay, wound key. Oh, and you get 10 points to put into the skills below where you have the dice and you add those. So if you have like a 4 in filching, you do 1d20 times, or 1d20 plus 4.
Wait, say that again, Dave? That wasn't what I thought it was before.
So like bow, you have 10 points to allocate into any of the sub skills.
Right.
Then those are bonus points that go into it. So when you roll deafness, let's say you have a 12 in deafness, you roll 1d12 and then add the score for bow or whatever.
Okay, that's what I thought. Initially I thought you were saying that, yeah, you get to allocate 1d20 plus 4 to that, and you go through, and I'm like, to all of those skills. I was like, no, that's different than what I thought. No, you're right. I'm good. I did everything right. Let's see here. How are we going to base pace, size, wind, and grit, Dave?
Those don't matter, do they?
I mean, they could, but I don't think so. Let's see here.
Okay, so what do you guys, is there anything else? I think that's it. How do we do the wound key? Do we want to do that? I think you just roll a d5 on each one and then we role play it out.
Yeah,
so you roll a d5 for wound, for light, heavy, serious, critical, or maimed. D5 for color and a d6 for where it is. And that's only if you get out of red chips. Then you get more red chips.
No, the color indicates what the severity of it. It says so right on the sheet.
Mm-hmm.
You don't roll for size or thing and color. Color is how you indicate it.
Mark wounds with colored paper clips.
Yeah.
All right, and I don't know. Wind is action points before you have to sleep. There you go. So you get
Action
34
points.
actions a day, and then you have to go to sleep. That's easy.
It
34
says at the
hours.
bottom of the sheet, wind is equal to vigor and spirit.
Okay, so that'd be the max on those dice.
But if I put
Nothing in either, then you have no wind and you're completely worthless.
Okay,
Yeah, that doesn't seem good.
Or don't worry about the actual rule for it.
Fair.
Everybody gets 20. How about? I don't. It
Woo.
doesn't. I don't think we really need it. All right. So we have a vague idea of what we're doing.
Sure, Dave. I don't even know where we're gonna start, what we're gonna be doing, but sure, we can try this.
All right.
This is already a disaster. And we haven't even gotten it to yet.
Okay, so like it's a new day in Westworld. Say your opening lines, everybody.
I believe everyone has a purpose. I'm literally Dolores.
Are you literally Dolores?
What? No.
No, not me.
We're getting some shit lag, or not lag, echo. Yeah.
Oh,
That's impossible.
there you go. It's fixed.
Neat.
I guess my character would be, come one, come all, come to the gun show. And I'm just spinning around in the middle of the street firing guns randomly.
Okay.
That sounds accurate to Westworld.
Sure. Yeah, that works. And Brad.
I'm gonna be talking about giant robot spiders.
Brad, you're in what? No, Brad. No, we're not doing.
There is a mad fucking science skill, and I have it. Fuck you, Kyle.
But Brad, we're not.
Yep, that's real.
Oh,
Okay,
great.
So based on this,
you're not Will Smith, Brad.
I'm not Will Smith. I'm
No,
the
we
guy
got
in the
this.
movie.
We got this. Okay.
Shit has already hit the fan.
We got this. All right. So Beard is like the naive farmer's daughter. Kyle is like the showman, gunman.
No,
like,
I can't. I
person.
can't just literally be Dolores.
Well, pick
Sorry.
anything then.
I will. I'll be a prostitute.
Okay.
That's different.
That is
You're
different.
A naive prostitute. What's your?
I'm a really bad prostitute because my MEN's really low.
What's your?
I'm not
opening
good at
line?
it.
Like, what's your intro line? Oh, you got to write that at the top of your sheet. Everybody has to write that and play their character around their opening line.
Around the opening line for occupation?
Yes.
Not much of a rhyme on you.
No, you can't use real characters, Beard.
What?
You can't use real characters because Brad hadn't seen the show.
Not a lot of dirt on you.
No, I'm gonna.
That's where you take offense? That's
Yes.
where you take offense.
Yes, that's
All
where I
right.
take offense. That's where I draw the line. You have to play in character, in period, Beard.
This is very serious role playing. I'll have you know.
I'll have you know.
Yeah.
I
How do
haven't
we
brought-
do skills again?
What?
The skills.
You have
How
10
did we put
points.
points in them
You
again?
have 10 points. Pick.
Put them wherever. Like, I
10
put
points.
I put 2 in shooting.
Okay.
Alright, so, Dave, we are now all the robots, so what is that? Who's
Well, wait,
playing
we gotta
through?
get everybody. I'll explain how this is gonna work. So everybody has to give me the opening lines. So Kyle has it. Come one, come all to the gun show.
Yep.
All right. So we'll go to Brad. Well, Brad's doing skills. So Beard, it's on you.
So
I mean, I've
This
got
is a-
one for him. It's terrible, but
Yeah, no, I'll listen. What is it? Is it bad?
it's real bad.
I'm excited.
I would have said that's a mighty fine looking penis you got there.
Listen, I like stuck in someone's dick. That's a modified piece you got there.
You said she wasn't a very good prostitute, so
She is not a very good
I
prostitute.
expressly forbid that.
no.
Specifically.
I'm gonna have to put the kabuts on that one.
Why? Now, why would you have to do things like that?
Because I don't think I've marked this stream 18 only, and I really think it's kind of creepy to role play, like erotic role play with like 3 dudes.
Okay, so all right. Let me just not be a prostitute then. That will fix this problem.
There you go. You can not be a prostitute. You could be something else quirky though.
Ooh, quirky? I get to be quirky? I want to be a bandit.
I'm a literal, actual mad scientist, so...
Okay, you're gonna be...
I want to be an asshole bandit.
Oh, you always...
Who's only in it for himself.
He always plays
What?
that character.
I never play this character.
That is bullshit.
This is exclusive of the character you play. You can't play that character in this game. You have to play like an ordinary townsperson.
When have I ever played as an asshole bandit?
Literally every time.
That is a complete bullshit, and you know it.
Give me one example.
Every character you've ever played.
The time that you copied Jet and played his brother, like.
Oh my god! I actually am gonna get something. This is some shit. I'll be right back.
All right. Listen here, Beard. You got to be something that isn't the same character.
I will fix this. Okay, here we go. We're gonna search for top 10 weirdest Wild West professions.
Okay.
You could be a snake oil dealer.
Snake oil salesman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd have to rewrite the character though.
Never mind.
I can't have a 1d6 me in as a snake oil salesman. That's no good.
I mean, you could.
I mean, I could.
Okay, Wild West professions. Banker, bank teller, blacksmith, butcher, village smithy, card sharp, gambler, cowherd.
I'll be the banker.
You can be the banker? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I have cognition high, knowledge low, me in. So I have more dice, right?
Or you could be the preacher because you have that high cognitive, low knowledge. You're like the.
Oh man, I would love to be the preacher.
Yeah, all right. So
I'd be the preacher who gives really good sermons, but they don't make any but they have no grounding in anything.
Okay.
Like, you just keep talking, and then by the end, the point isn't even close to what you started with, but no one understands, so they're just nodding. They're like, yeah, that's right.
No, people love my sermons. Probably.
Yeah,
They just came out more confused than they started.
Yeah, they're just like,
exactly.
That was neat. That was cool. Jesus. He's a great dude.
Jesus is a great dude.
Is that the name of your church? Jesus is a great dude?
So I have
D20. Jesus, the great dude.
So I have 20, 12, 4, 6. What other dice do I get?
Okay, I'm back.
And a 10.
20,
and a 12.
10, 12, 4, 6, 8.
6, 8. So I'll have a 12. I'll have a 12 spirit.
Wait, are we actually putting shit in spirit?
I'll put all my points in faith.
Beard's gonna be a preacher.
I'm a preacher.
Okay.
So nimbleness is 1d. So I've used all. I used 20. I used 4, 6. I haven't used 8. There we go. So I have 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 20. What else can I do?
And then you can pick one of them to be a 2D.
Like I have a 2d12 in smarts.
But there's a whole bunch more skills.
Yep.
Yeah, the skills underneath, you get 10 points to allocate into those, and those are bonus
Well,
points.
not skills. There's a whole bunch more like traits.
No, you don't get those. Those
I
aren't in
just
your
don't-
programming.
You
I
just
don't
suck
get-
at them.
I don't get smarts, quickness, strength, vigor.
You could just say,
Let's
Dave,
roll.
where like it's one of those like in Call of Cthulhu where technically if you rolled a certain number you'd still succeed, but it's incredibly low.
Yeah, sure. It's a coin flip.
I mean, Dolores rose above her programming.
Yeah, that's we're getting
Spoilers.
because the you
Yeah.
remember the
I
white
get the
chips?
concept of the thing. There's robots
Weird.
there's robots that are made to be people and they turn into people. I get it.
The white chips. So every time you succeed in a roll, you get an additional white chip. And those are bonuses, but those are also like that makes people notice you. Okay? So like even if you have a 0 in spirit, but you have 6 white chips, you could still do spirit stuff. Because that'd be 6d2.
Yeah. Ow.
Okay?
Alright.
Alrighty. So what's your opening line, Brad? We'll wait.
I'll show them all.
Alright? Beautiful. And Feared, what about you?
The whole world's full of sinners.
Beautiful. Alright. So
Doing it.
yeah, the day begins. Alright, so I want everybody to roll a D7 in chat.
D7?
Yes.
Okay. God damn it.
Brad. Five.
Okay.
Everyone's good but Brad.
Alright, so Brad starts at a 1. Beard and Kyle started a 5 on the white chips. Alright.
So that means people are really paying attention to me?
Yeah. So like it's like your episode. It's you and Kyle's episode.
I
so
see.
is Brad just in the background just yelling like nonsense things?
Oh, I want to tell you guys what my skills are.
Go for it.
So I put a 2 in artillery, scrutinize, and demolition, and 4 in mad science.
Wait.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, good luck with that, Brad. So it's our episode. Dave, you kind of have to set it for us in this
Alright,
point.
I will. So like I need to use the restroom, so I'll be back shortly. But I will leave you with this.
So how much of a disaster is this?
Oh, so much.
I mean, it makes it through this episode.
This is incredible. I guess we're starting in the saloon?
Yeah, I guess.
You're the banker. Wouldn't you be at the bank?
I'm
I thought he was a priest.
Oh, no, preacher.
priest.
That's right. Trust me,
Priest.
Brad. We keep changing.
We do. Oh boy.
It keeps happening.
think I prefer elevator music.
Okay. So. All right.
Wow.
We did it.
I blame you for this, Dave.
You should blame him for that.
You absolutely should blame me for this.
Because this is his thing.
Can you hear me?
No.
Yes.
Okay, beautiful. All right, so since it is Kyle and Beard's episode, we open on, I don't know, we open on Beard's church, and he's out front, doing the greeting, the parishioners after the mass, and getting ready for the Sunday brunchin' on the picnic area outside the church. And he looks over and he catches sight of that rascal, the gun salesman, hawking his wares down the street.
Sinner!
The mad scientist is in town. He's nearby at the gun show, kind of looking at the gears and the wheels and stuff, like the gun repair kits. He's trying to get like tools.
I almost prefer it if Brad in this episode is trying to convince me to buy some of his inventions that they're better guns.
That's even better. That's even better. Okay. So Brad, you're like trying to sell like the Guninator 9000. What is the name of your invention and how does it work?
So I think that the pistols are cool, but the bullet is just not big enough.
But
So
what
what I
justified for
devised
me.
is rather than a hand cannon, it's an arm cannon. It attaches to your forearm, and it fires a 2-inch diameter slug. And it's fucking awesome, and you want it.
I'll need a demonstration.
Also a sinner.
Ignore the priest. He's just jealous of your intelligence.
Okay. So I'm gonna mount this thing up, and I'm gonna use my artillery skill because it's an arm-mounted cannon.
Okay, so you're arm-mounted. Arm-mounted. What is the name of this weapon?
He's not good at naming. It's literally just called arm-mounted cannon.
Yeah.
He does no idea.
It's an arm cannon because there's a hand cannon, which is slang for a pistol.
Sure.
It's an arm cannon.
All right, so yeah, you're gonna do a demonstration of the arm cannon.
There you go.
All right, so it's 10.
Wow.
All right, so it's 10. Now we didn't figure out how we're gonna resolve.
Decide what a success is. No,
that number looks pretty good. It's a good number.
All right, yeah, it's a good number. So what happens?
I aim at a cactus near the base and just fucking topple the thing.
All right, yeah, so you like shoot a cactus, and the thing just like explodes, like you put it into a fucking food processor. It just like
awesome.
Splunch and like sprays some nearby bystanders who titter and like fan themselves.
Okay.
So Beard, you're hanging out with your parishioners, and you just hear this like boom from the gun place, and you see the cactus explode.
What are you sinners doing? It's a Sunday morning. My parishioners are enjoying their brunch.
Is it a Sunday?
Yeah.
We can enjoy our
wouldn't it
brunch
be?
too, just with some more weaponry.
Yeah.
I don't see a problem with this. You're free to leave, priest. You do not have to be here.
You're like 20 feet from my church.
I mean, that's your problem.
Doesn't a man have the right to sell his wares and make a good living?
Somebody from the crowd says, "Yes, he does." And like the crowd parts to reveal a guy wearing a white hat coming to the defense of of Brad and Kyle. He's got it tilted down low over his eyes. He's got his hand hovering over his gun. He's like,
Uh-oh.
"Back off, preacher man. Free enterprise is the thing that holds this nation together."
Uh,
I prefer this kind of preacher.
all now, I don't want no trouble. Y'all can
Y'all are free to go to hell on your own time.
y'all are free to go to hell on your own time, and I'll leave in a huff.
All right. So yeah, you leave in a huff, and the guy in the white hat walks over to Kyle and Brad and says, "That's mighty fine looking hardware you got there."
Thank you. Are you interested in purchasing one?
Yes, please. How much would such a fine example of destructive potential cost?
I have no fucking clue what money is this.
30 smackers.
You quote a suitable figure, and he accepts the suitable
I'm
figure.
I'm gonna say I'll part with it for $3.
Okay. Yeah, he hands over $3 and takes the weapon and, marches off back towards, "Thank you kindly," and marches off back down towards center of town.
Neat.
So, what is your character's name?
I have no clue.
I'm assuming we're both in Westworld, so I would know your name.
Yeah.
Presumably.
It's
The mechanic.
no. It's we'll go Merkel.
Doc Merkel, okay.
All right, Doc. How quickly could you make more of these arm cannons, as you like to call them?
Pretty easily. I just need materials, and I can whip them up pretty quick.
What sort of materials you need? I may have them already.
Good steel, mostly.
I'm gonna assume here, Dave, that I don't own the good steel, but I purchase it from somebody else.
You can get it, yeah.
Within Westworld for wholesale. Yeah. So, I say, I can certainly get you that steel. Think this sort of deal would be beneficial for both of us.
All right.
All right, excellent. So yeah, you you strike a bargain, and you go off to meet your, the morning is over. It's now the noon phase. You're going to meet your steel supplier. What are you doing, Brad?
I'm gonna go back to my workshop out on the edge of town and start looking at my plans, see what I can do to make more of these faster.
Okay. And Beard, what are you doing?
I'm still hosting the Sunday brunch.
Okay, excellent. You see a you're out there, and there are a few new faces among the crowd, and they're mixing and mingling, and they seem to be eating and not really taking too much of an interest in the spirituality of the thing. You see, there's two guys hitting on very aggressively on Marie, one of the I don't know, she's Hispanic, and
she's Hispanic.
That's all I know. I see that she's Hispanic.
That's her character trait.
No, it's no, but she's like.
What's your skill? Being Hispanic.
No. It's like she's like what would she be? Or like she's an Indian. She's
a witch.
She's not a witch.
Asian witch doctors. They got witch doctors in Mexico.
She doesn't speak English, so she seems like she's kind of confused. Beard, you speak a little bit of the native tongue or Spanish, whichever you want to go with. And she's
native tongue.
Very obviously, like, not digging the attention. She doesn't really understand what's going on, but she doesn't dig it.
I'll approach, and I'll see if I can diffuse the situation. But it's not really good with me in. So I'm gonna go up and bluster at them.
Okay. Also,
now, why don't y'all leave this fine lady alone?
All right. So
you're gonna break up the hitting on her by hitting on yourself?
There you go. So
no.
Brad, remember that you succeeded in a roll, so you have 2 white chips now.
Oh, I do?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Neat.
Okay, so you come up and you say, are these gentlemen bothering you, basically?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. One of the guys, the guy on the left, kind of like grabs her arm, and the guy, his friend, kind of goes in and flings his coat out and says, "You best keep moving, Padre."
Well, I got challenged before, but that was in the street. You don't challenge me in my church.
I'll do damn well whatever I want. He pulls out the gun.
Y'all need to recognize the power of the Lord in your lives.
No motherfuckers need some Jesus.
Yeah, apparently.
He says, "Oh, you know what's more powerful than the Lord? My gun."
I don't think that's true.
I'll prove it to you, and he shoots you in the foot.
The Lord shall protect me.
You get about through the Lord shall, and he blows a hole in your foot.
I'll writhe on the ground screaming.
Okay, so Kyle's walking back from a successful business meeting, and hears the Padre screaming at bloody murder from the churchyard.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna go investigate. I don't know what's happening, but I seem interested in this.
Okay, yeah, you see
I do pull out my pistol.
Okay, you see a guy. There's a little bit of a crowd. Most of the churchgoers are shocked. There's 2 guys, one of whom is like clutching, the girl we were talking about, and his friend is holding a smoking gun, pointed towards the ground, laughing hysterically and pointing at Beard screaming on the ground.
Well, now this is a interesting situation we have here. Why in particular are you messing with the good priest?
Well, he said that he didn't think that the Lord was more powerful than my gun.
Well, I mean, we all have our opinion, though you didn't need to really shoot him in the foot now. Seems a little bit extreme.
Oh, I didn't kill him, did I?
No, but, I have a lot of influence here. Town. I would refrain from any more acts of needless violence on individuals. If you're going to shoot things, just shoot the inanimate objects. Not like they're going to yell and scream.
He laughs. He says, "Shoot the inanimate objects," he says. "That's pretty funny, isn't it, James?" And James says, "Yeah, that's pretty funny." And go ahead and do you have a quick draw? Or a deafness?
Oh, I got deafness for days.
All right, so roll deafness as he starts fan shooting at you.
Okay, sure. I've got just, is there any specific skill you want, or just deafness in general?
Deafness.
Okay. Oh, right. Shit. Only an 8.
Only an 8. So I'm going to say that, since a 10's a success, we want to have, let's see, in a D4, so we'll say, okay.
Dave is now trying to figure out how this whole thing works.
So 4 is 1 to 3, nothing. 4 to 8, or 1 to 3 is nothing. 4 to 7 is a like normal success. Well, like, yeah, 4 to 7 is like you got it, but it wasn't great. 8 to 11 is got it. 12 to 15 is did really good, and then anything above 15 is like a crit. How about it?
Okay, so I got it. I did.
Okay, yeah. So you dive like behind a trough as the bullets ping off of it.
Okay. Can I attempt to do something now since I've successfully dodged that?
Sure.
I'm going to go ahead and just try to shoot the hand that is holding his gun.
Okay.
And since that's shooting, I get an extra 2 on it. Wow.
Yeah.
Ooh.
How?
Does this game we're playing have crit fail?
Yeah, it does, and that's it. Yeah, the bullet ricochets and hits Beard.
I was gonna say that I just shoot Beard.
Yeah,
like I just hit Beard.
Yeah, the bullet ricochets and hits Beard. So, Beard, you need to you lose what? You got to roll damage, Kyle.
It was just pistol.
I mean, I already got shot in the foot.
Yeah, so
I
pistol's
imagine this would just kill me.
Pistol's what? A D6?
6.
Roll it. Beard,
I hope we all die here. Don't worry, that's the good roll. I got a 4.
All right, so Beard, how many chips do you have left? Oh, you're at 0, right?
I had 5. Wait, red chips?
Yeah, so you took 1 for being shot in the foot and 4. So now you have to roll a D5 and another D5.
So here's a D5. I rolled a 1.
Okay.
Please roll again.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, 1-1.
It's 1-1.
That actually might be good.
All
we don't know how the system works yet.
That is a light white wound. So basically, like, the bullet clips your fingernail. So now you have another 5 red chips.
All right.
So you're good.
I took 4 damage and it clipped my fingernail?
No. Okay, so the way that it works is you have 5 red chips. Every time you run out of 5 red chips, you have to roll on the wound key.
Oh, I see.
And then, like, if you get, so you roll like heavy, and then if you get it, it's on you roll a D6 for head, right arm, left arm, guts, right leg, left leg. So if you get critical red head, you're dead.
All right.
I'm saying that's how we do it. All right. So, and each one that isn't lethal, you lose a red chip, so it happens more frequently. Anyway. All right. So yeah, you're this is happening now. Brad, you're coming back to meet with.
But I have a
you have
a heavy wound on my foot, regardless, right?
Yeah. So we'll say that your right leg is. Just cross it out.
Just cross it out.
You are now an amputee.
No,
you're welcome.
No, it's just like it's zones, right? So you've had that zone damaged.
Ow. Crossed out.
All right, and you only start with 4 red chips this time.
Done.
Okay. All right, so Brad, you start walking down the road. You were expecting to meet your gun show friend at the gun store, and instead you find your gun store. You can kind of see him hiding behind a trough under fire by 2 laughing people in the churchyard, and you can see Beard like writhing on the ground in agony, screaming.
Neat. God, help me! Ah!
I'm gonna walk the other way.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, and Kyle, when you dodged, remember you succeeded on the dodge roll,
Yes.
so you got another white chip.
Okay. Okay, so are we doing initiative or anything of that sort?
No, it's just going in turn order. So it'll be the guys at this point. So the
To be fair, Beard hasn't done anything.
yeah. So like, well, Beard, you could like get up or shoot or what. I don't know what
Well,
Preacher Man would do.
I don't
in
have
this
a gun
situation.
because
Yeah,
I'm not equipped for that.
Well, you could like call in your parishioners for aid, maybe something like that.
All right. I mean, I'll try to like limp for the sheriff.
Okay.
Make a break for it.
All right. So that'd probably be nimbleness.
Yeah, I have that skill.
Okay.
I am capable of that.
Oh, I didn't put a 2 in anything.
No, there is no 2.
Oh. Never mind.
Hey, Dave, we are getting a bit of echo again off of you.
Oh,
Just so
I'm
you know.
loving it.
Okay, hang on.
I rolled a 2.
So
We are rolling like shit.
Sir.
All right. So yeah, you oh, hang on. I gotta fix the audio stream here. Be that and that. Say something, please. Nope, that didn't do it. Let's see. How about now?
Hello.
How dare you?
Okay, no echo.
No.
Sounds fine to me
And you
now.
can hear me? Okay, good. Alrighty. So, yeah, you need to roll the yeah, you got a what? 3?
I rolled a
Get
2.
2.
Oh, you got a 2. So yeah, you kind of like
No
get a few
good.
paces and you fall over again.
Yeah, that's about right.
And you take 1 red chip of damage for falling.
Insult to injury.
Okay.
I'm at 3.
Yeah. So the guys that shot your the other guy shoots around you. Like he doesn't shoot to hit you. He just shoots to kick up dust all around you, and then he and his friend holster their weapons and start dragging the girl off towards town. Kyle, you see this, and Brad, you're just back in town doing what?
I went back to my shop because shit's going down and I don't want to be a part of it.
Okay. Say you're at your shop.
Yep.
All right. So what's the what happens now? Probably.
Okay, so it's back to me again.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'm gonna try the same thing here. I don't see anything else we can do. So hopefully I won't roll a 1 and shoot Beard again.
Please don't.
5.
It's a good roll. It's a really good job there.
All right. So
I
you
don't
shoot at these
understand.
guys?
Dave, what are you doing to me right now?
I don't know. It's the fucking power. It's the heart of the cards, man. So yeah. So you shoot off at the guys, and you think you see that like some dust rise off of their jacket, but you can't be sure. Like you feel like you hit them, but they don't seem to feel like they got hit.
Roll for
Roll for
sentience.
Roll for fuckery.
No. So yeah. Oh yeah. You get another white chip. How many white chips do you have?
7.
Okay. All right. So let's see what happens at 7. Okay. Good. Yeah.
You saying good does not mean good. That means bad. It means
Okay.
I'm gonna die.
Excellent. All right, so you got that. Now, so Brad, you spend the rest of your day doing the, in your workshop. And Beard, how do you finish things out?
Wait. I probably just bleed out on the fucking ground.
Accurate.
Well, they take you to the doctor and they stitch up your foot. You'll probably have to get it amputated, but that's okay. That's a thing that happens
Because we live in Westworld. So.
And everybody has, go through your day, and Kyle,
Yo.
wake up. You're sitting in a room.
All right.
There's a guy in front of you. You can't quite tell. It looks like somebody, but they're dressed very strangely. The walls are glass. What do you do?
I immediately start looking around to see if there's a I reach down to see if any of my trusty, pistols are on me, and I'm assuming I don't find anything.
Yeah, no. You're naked actually. You see that.
Well, shit. Is there anyone around me?
Yeah, there's a guy who told you to wake up. And it says, how are you feeling?
Feel a bit naked, to be honest here. Though that's pretty obvious. Willing to tell me where I am?
You're in a dream. Why did you shoot why did you shoot at these gentlemen today? And he holds up a picture.
They were causing a ruckus.
He doesn't know
And
what
I
a
don't
picture
like
is.
a ruckus.
Didn't know what pictures are.
Yeah, it looks like
Wait.
wanted poster.
Oh, okay. Wait, no, wait.
There's definitely pictures.
Yeah, no, I know Beard.
Not color pictures.
I know Beard, but I'm not gonna be like, why did you shoot those two guys today? No. Yeah.
But
okay.
all right.
Why did you shoot at somebody today?
I thought I answered that. I shot at him because he was being a nuisance. I don't like nuisances in my town.
All right. So he says something, but it sounds kind of like wah, 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 to a guy next to him. And he starts tapping on, I don't know. It looks like a glass plate.
What you got there? That looks a little different. You do realize plates, you tap it doesn't really do anything.
Drop affectation. Step into analysis. All right. So when you're in analysis mode, essentially what the way that this works is you have to answer your white chips, right? So you have to answer 7 questions, just completely
Come on.
straight up, and then you're reset. Okay. So it's well, that doesn't really work too well. How does this work? Okay, so says, okay, I want you to remember this person. You're never to shoot at this person again. Do you understand me?
Yes.
Okay. We're going to make some adjustments. And he hits on the glass plate a few more times. And you remember that you need to go see the scientist tomorrow about something that you can't tell anybody about.
Okay.
All right. All right. So everybody, go ahead and roll a d7 again.
Ah. Ah. Oh.
All right, it's Brad's story today. Jesus, Brad.
It's Brad's story today.
Which actually works. I will be on mute for a second, so I'll
Sure.
just have me come in late to the story.
Sure. Okay, so everybody, Brad, you got to say your opening line.
It was, they'll all see, or I'll show them, or something.
All right, today is the big day, Brad. You're waiting on the gun salesman to bring the crucial component for your project. Today is the day that you show them. You show them exactly what you've been working on.
Yeah.
Is this part of the failed mad scientist storyline?
Oh, there's nothing failed about it.
Ooh, I'm excited.
All right. So Beard, you are giving your sermon. What's the sermon on today?
Since I rolled a 1 on my white chips, what's a really boring sermon?
The dangers of lust.
Yeah, I'm giving a sermon to the dangers of lust to like an empty room.
Okay. it's like two dudes over the back. What? Yes. Like they're both drunk. I got you. All right. So yeah, you're doing that. We'll wait for Kyle to come back to. So while we're waiting for Kyle to come back, Brad, what are you showing them today? What is the pièce de résistance?
So we're gonna jump straight into the big thing?
Yeah.
Well, it's got to be a giant spider with artillery all over it.
Okay. Yeah. So you like.
It's
The
a
Wild
mobile
Wild
artillery
West.
platform. It's a Wild West Metal Gear.
All right. So
Oh my god, Metal Gear!
you throw the
A weapon to
covers-
surpass Metal Gear!
You throw the covers off of the fucking like spider mecha.
Giant robot spider!
I'm not gonna say it's as big as like
Wait.
in the movie, but it's like a power armor suit of.
Wait,
No, it's
can
gotta
you
be.
roll? Can you roll Mad Science to see how good it is?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Based on that, remember you get a
Absolutely.
+7 because you have 7 white chips.
Oh shit.
Oh, I see.
So you said that we had a 2 one of our dice.
I think nobody's doing that, so it's easier without it.
Okay, cool. Never mind.
Would you put it in Mad Science?
Absolutely. No, I would have put it in.
The trait for Mad Science?
Yeah.
Counts.
23.
Really good.
Jesus. +7, so 30. So yes.
No, that is with the +7.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, my God. Okay, well, yeah. It's 3 degrees over a perfect success. So, yeah, it's like an actual like giant mechanical spider.
Mobile artillery platform.
Like, it's literally the thing from Wild Wild West.
Yes.
Yeah, except for instead of just being a giant spider for whatever fuck damn reason he had giant spider, mine's got artillery on it, and it's awesome.
Sounds pretty cool.
All right. Kyle,
I'm
you
excited
back
to
yet?
see it.
No, he's not back yet.
Rip.
So while we wait for Kyle.
Uh-oh. The true test.
What was that?
I don't know. It sounded like an airplane.
It sounded like a whale.
You're a whale.
It's probably on my side. I have planes go by.
Oh, yeah, that's probably what it was.
So what's happening?
Oh, we're waiting for
I have
you,
planes
Kyle.
and trains go by.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Quite the
so,
intersection of traffic.
So Brad, fill Kyle in as to what's going on.
Today's the day to show off my super awesome scientific invention, which is a giant robot spider that's a mobile artillery platform.
Okay.
And I
Can you
got
roll-
it.
He rolled really well.
I rolled really well.
Rolled a
I can
23.
see
I
that.
rolled a 23 out of 20.
That's funny.
All right, sure, okay.
All right, so
Is that all that's
Kyle,
happened?
you walk in and you have a crucial piece of this. What's the crucial piece of this that you have? It's the special order that just came in.
Basically, he had me. Going with the steel that I already have. The last bit of massive steel already shaped to finish off the hand cannon to actually fire and maintain. So I'm like pulling it in with horses, just trying to get it to the giant robot spider.
Yes.
And it's just like there's 4 horses and it's still barely moving. Like this thing is probably causing permanent damage to the ground at this point.
Okay.
And Brad just needs it.
And so Brad, go ahead and give me some kind of roll to attach this piece to the spider mecha.
Okay, would you call that straight deafness or like artillery?
Probably artillery.
Okay,
Artillery deafness.
so that'll be roll 1d12 plus 2. 13.
We also get a 7, so it's a 20. So yeah, you got it.
Oh shit. Neat.
All right, so yeah, you've mounted up you got it on there. So I guess it's time to take it for a spin. And you think it's a great idea to go and take it to the church because there's a lot of people at the church. It's a very visible area, and you can, preach to the audience about the benefits of this machine to fighting against the Indians.
Am I allowed to be on the giant
are we
robot
fighting
spider?
against Mexico at this point?
Yeah.
That would make way
yeah.
fucking more sense.
Yeah, this is to fight against the Mexicans.
Yes, the super weapon.
Are you on top of the giant robot
Oh,
spider?
I am absolutely on top of the giant spider.
Can I assume that I'm also on there, but like a level lower, kind of like a side carriage of the robot spider?
Yes.
Sure.
Just firing blindly in glee.
Sure.
Yes. Glorious.
All right, so you guys start marching off towards the church. Beard, you're awoken by this, you're awoken from your 80-hour-long sermon by this slow thudding approaching the church.
I exclaim, "What in tarnation?" And I run outside to see what it is.
All right, you see a giant thing with 8 legs crawling over the horizon towards the church.
Mother of God! I make a cross on my. I do the north, south, east, west.
Side represent.
I'm gonna run to get the sheriff. Because what the fuck?
Okay, yeah, so you run to go get the sheriff. And Kyle and Brad, you march the tarantula up to the church. People are screaming in terror as you approach, fleeing the buildings.
Yeah.
There's occasional pepperings of small arms fire from the ground, but nothing really effective. It all just kind of pings off.
Yes.
So, Beard, you run into the sheriff's office, and what do you say?
There's a giant thing on the edge of town. You need to come check it out.
All right, yeah. So
Are you Elvis?
I am Elvis. Well, yes, I am Elvis.
Rock and roll preacher.
Thanks for noticing.
Yeah, you tell him, and he gets his guys together, and they ride out. And one of them is carrying one of the people in the posse is carrying a noticeably large arm weapon of some kind. You haven't seen something like this before.
That's fine.
All right, yeah, so you guys get out there. So Kyle and Brad, you see an organized group approaching you at speed, in contrast to most people running away. You see a lot of glinting.
Oh, Doc, it looks like someone is coming to visit us. They don't seem too pleased on this contraption you've created.
Nothing in the world can stop me now.
You've shacked up with a lunatic.
It was at this precise moment that Kyle realized that he had done fucked up.
No, it's fine. I don't know what you're talking about. I am okay with all of this. Okay. I'm trying to think here. What else? I mean, yeah, I'm kind of just watching them come forward. I don't know much about the machine. I'm assuming that this thing is indestructible, so I give no crap. I even put my gun away and just sit down and just smirk and just wait for their ineffectiveness to show.
Alrighty, Brad, what do you do?
I don't know what the fuck my goal is here. It was the plan was get thing, build giant spider, question mark, profit.
It's actually written on the side of the robot. He's already circled profit, assuming he's done it. He doesn't know that or not, but
They're all crossed off in order. Yes.
I guess I'm gonna try and sell this to the government or something.
Okay.
So if the sheriff comes out and be like, "Sheriff, get the marshal on the line. I need to talk to Washington."
All right. So you're pretty far up in the air. They can't quite hear you. And there's small arms fire pinging off the
That's
thing.
what the intercom system is for.
It has an intercom system.
Obviously,
Really?
it's a giant
it
spider.
has a 23 mad science.
Yeah, I guess. All right. So what the form that takes is you have a fishing line, right? You have a fishing pole that's a telegraph line. You fling it down. And the clerk for the police goes and starts telegraphing to you, and you telegraph back. All right, yeah.
Beautiful.
So
Absolutely beautiful.
So yeah, that's fine, and so he tells you to go park it over away from town. You're scaring people. Put it over the horizon.
I agree, and I tell him that he get the marshal. You'll want to know about this.
All right, so yeah, they ride off to send the messages and things, and who knows when the marshal will be there. You find out that he was out hunting the infamous criminal Dog Meat McGee. And
oh man, that guy.
Yeah, Dog Meat McGee. All right, so let's see. So Beard, you see you have determined that the spider is no threat, but you do notice that while everybody else kind of goes back to what they're doing, the guy with the weird gun starts riding out in the direction that the spider went.
You gonna do anything about that? He seems to have something a little different. You know what that is, Doc?
It's Beard. Beard's
Beard.
Beard's the one who sees the guy, not me.
I thought you said Brad.
Wait, what did I see? Sorry.
Oh, so everybody else is going back to town now that the death machine has been determined not to be a death machine towards the town, and the guy with the arm cannon isn't going back to town. He's riding out in the direction that the giant steel tarantula went.
I am curious to see what he's gonna do, so I'll follow him.
Okay. All right. So, Brad and Kyle, you've parked the tarantula mobile along a ridge. How are you gonna just hang out, or what are you gonna do?
I mean, how far are we from town?
Pretty good ways, but there's a homestead nearby. that has some horses you could probably borrow.
I'm quite content where I am. I just pull out a bottle of unknown alcohol from behind me and just start drinking.
Okay. All right. Brad, what are you doing?
Brad, we
I
marked it.
am cracking open a bottle of wine and celebrating my victory.
I like how you know what your alcohol is. I really have no idea.
All right. Good. So I'm assuming you guys are like still in the tarantula thing.
I mean, why would we get down?
Okay. All right. So there's no spot hidden, is there?
There's search, I think.
Okay. Yeah. Give me a search.
Okay.
I doubt I have search.
It's under cognition.
Just a D8. That's fine.
God damn it.
I got an 8. I got a perfect.
All right. Good.
Eight.
All right. You got an 8 too. Okay. So you guys both spot a horseman coming over the ridge with he has you recognize he has your arm cannon.
Neat. I call out and I'm like, hey, someone else who recognizes my genius. What can I do for you?
Oh, I'm interested in buying this too.
I kind of just
The
start
whole
laughing.
thing?
Yes. The whole thing.
And what princely sum would you be offering for this?
He like reaches into his reaches a fist into his saddlebag, pulls it out, and just throws diamonds into the air.
Huh.
I resist all temptation to pull up my gun and just shoot all the diamonds because
Well, it's like
someone threw something.
it's all different kinds of jewels. All different kinds of jewels.
I still resist it. I want to just shoot him out of the air. The skeet shooting.
Fistfuls of gems. And Beard,
Do
you
I
see...
know how much money that is?
Well, it's fistfuls of gemstones. And Beard, like, you see him, like, do the throwing motion with his hand, and you just see, like, a bunch of flashes of multicolored light.
I'm very impressed by nothing. I didn't actually see what it was.
Wait, he reached a hand into his saddlebags and was throwing gemstones in the air.
I mean, I didn't see that.
Oh, you didn't? Why? I thought you were following.
Yeah, I saw. No.
Oh,
I mean, I did.
I
am,
yeah,
but I'm too far. Yeah.
I haven't filed a patent yet.
Are you telling him that?
Nope.
Are you just...
I say I'm very tempted by your offer, sir, but give me a couple days to think it over.
Well, I would really... I have a pressing need for this machine today. I assure you that I can offer you more money than you would ever get even if you did patent it and sell 1,000 of them to the government.
I don't actually need the device itself to patent it. I just need the blueprints, yeah?
Yeah.
Hmm. All right. Neat. Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay. Yeah, you come down and exchange the keys to the like 8 skeleton keys that are required to turn on the various components of this thing. And in exchange you get like 4 saddlebags filled with jewels.
Awesome. Yeah. I need to go to the bank, and I need to go into town.
All right, yeah. So you start heading into town with Kyle, because Kyle's like, man, I'm gonna follow where the money is.
Yeah, clearly.
So Beard, you see the mad scientist and the gunsmith riding towards you, and you remember that you're kind of miffed at them for some reason. You don't remember why, but you're miffed.
I'll run after him in a huff. I'll tell him this. This device isn't of the Lord.
All right.
It's of the devil. It's a devil machine.
Devil's gonna have one hell of a machine here soon.
Yeah.
All right.
So I'll run over there.
Yeah. Are you riding up to the machine, or are you gonna go back into town with?
No, I'm gonna go yell at the inventor.
Okay. Yeah. So you.
Oh, I assume that I have like horses and shit to carry all this.
Yeah. So you guys like figure that shit out, and yeah, you go, and you're riding back, and the preacher draws up alongside you. He's riding towards you, and then he comes in line with you, and just starts chastising you about being a sitter that invents fire-breathing.
You're a
like
sitter?
revelations, and like you've made the beast. You're a horrible person.
I tell him that I don't come into your church and talk to you about shit.
That's because I'm not a sinner.
Yeah, you don't got any money either, so get out of here.
I have that money is also of the devil. A good Christian doesn't need no money.
I beg to differ. A good Christian should have money to give to the poor.
Now God will provide.
All right, Kyle,
I'm just in between drinking.
Yeah,
all I'm doing is drinking in the middle.
While you're drinking, can you give me like some kind of listening roll, or your search?
Let me see if listening be anything else. No, it doesn't look like it. Unless it has something to do with streetwise or survival, but I don't think so.
You could do survival, or you could do search.
Survival would be better. I can roll 2d10 for that. Okay. 2d12, I mean.
Or just roll the d12. We didn't end up doing that. It's just the d12.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because get wrecked.
9.
Pretty good roll.
Okay, yeah, you hear like a whirring, clanking noise coming from behind you, like off in the distance.
Like maybe one that was involved with the giant spider.
Yeah, Kyle thinks that. Yeah.
There's zero chance that he's not attacking the town.
Just immediately.
I kind of just kind of like a half drunk and say, "Hey, you guys hear that? That doesn't. Did we park the spider correctly?
We can't not hear that, right? It's super loud.
Well, what Kyle caught in there was just like the faintness of it, but it's approaching its speed now.
Hey, I'm gonna ask the gunman where the county seat is. Is it here or is it somewhere else?
Somewhere else.
Let's go there.
Yeah, sure. I'm all for it. Anything away from what's most likely is going to kill us.
Yeah. So we go to the county seat.
Well, you were talking about it and thinking about it. You start heading off in that direction, and you see the spider thing crest the hill and level its gun at you. And give me just a second here.
You gonna roll some damage? Uh-oh.
Dave, no.
But why?
All right, so you guys wake up. Roll a d7. Each of you.
Five. Beard.
Oh, D7. 5 as well.
And Brad?
I got a 5.
So
No, I got a 3.
No, you didn't. Don't lie to me.
Everybody got all right.
I got a 3.
So mark that down on your character sheets. So we'll have Brad and or we'll have Beard and Kyle's episode next time on the Remember Slows. We'd like to thank you for joining us for Taste the 1890s, which probably actually took place more like 1815. But who's counting?
Me.
I'd like to thank Brad, Kyle, and Beard for coming out. Also like to thank Jet for being here in spirit. That ghosty little Navy fucker. And, well, I hope that you join us all next time here on the
But we probably still won't know what's happening.
We won't know what's happening, but we're going to try really hard anyway. Actually, that's a lie.
Okay.
We're gonna,
Yeah.
we're going to talk about forgetting what we did last time. It'll be December, and we'll all have beards down to our knees by then. So, from all of us to you over here on the Remember Slows, like, thank you, and good night. Das Vidania, America. Or like, no, we got to be like, what's a good Western sign off? Happy
trails.
Yes, happy trails. So, give me a yee-haw, somebody.
No.
Yeehaw!